Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. We are back with another Dokkan news video. Unfortunately, Kayvon will not be joining me tonight. He's busy at the moment. He'll be on a video later, I'm sure. Anyhow, regardless though of Kayvon's absence, we have a brand new data download for JP. We finally got the GOKU Black information. Very exciting. Brand new int extreme. I don't know why I mixed that up. Extreme int Goku Black. Very cool stuff here. This is his SSR art. Oh, it's so cool. And oh, that's so cool. The little like tease of Goku's in. That's amazing. That's so cool. They did his art really well. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take a look at the TUR. Obviously, this is, more so capturing his pure rose beauty. Very cool though, nonetheless. The card art looks absolutely subarashi. Thank you, by the way, Sahal, for naming it that. Anyhow, so new plans. I think he messed the spelling up that. I don't know what that means. Various missions: Z Awakening, Dokkan, Clear Easy 8, and spend stamina. I think he meant just like stuff that's coming up, not sure. Also, what is this called? Zero Stones plan. Nice. New Cozy Shacks, Bardock event, Trunks super event, and Trunks Android event return. So basically all future stuff, and we will go over that in a second why. Or not future stuff, like time traveling shenanigans. So here we go. The Summit of Nobility and Beauty. Leader skill, Travelers of Space and Time. Yes, that's right. So that's his new category. We'll go over it in a second. Category key +3, HP attack and defense plus 150%. That's cool. Extreme int key +3, HP attack and defense plus 90%. They're kind of just doing that now and giving the team the ability to use the units that are of the typing of the leader. So I think that's pretty cool. Super attack Black Power Ball causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly raised defense. Quote, by knowing more about Goku, I can grow even stronger. So that's obviously when they're, like fighting. When he first comes to Goku's time. Passive, the power of Saiyans and gods. Attack plus 40% at the start of every turn. Max of 120% and critical hit chance plus 5 for every attack received. Max of 40% and transform when conditions are met. So let me reread that and just kind of grasp it better. Attack plus 40% at the start of turn. Okay, so it does stack up to 120%. Critical hit chance plus 5% for every attack received. Maximum 40%. So that's, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8 attacks, I think, if I'm doing my math right. I'm not good at math. You can correct me in the comments. But nonetheless, that's pretty interesting. Definitely interesting. Kind of basic, I will admit. But definitely sort of interesting. Transformation mechanics, transform after 6 turns from the start of the battle when HP is 80% or above. Oh, that should be easy. Okay. So not bad. So I'm assuming too, if it's 6 turns and you're under that, and then like the next turn that he's on there, you do get over 80%, then he'll transform. I don't think it would work otherwise, but Link's Cold Judgment, Big Bad Bosses, Dismal Future, Prepared for Battle, excuse me, Fear and Faith, Nightmare, and Fierce Battle. Actually pretty really good Link set, actually. Categories, Patara, Realm of Gods, Future, and Travelers of Time and Space. Very interesting. And then his Transform State, Goku Black Rose. Super Attack, Fierce God Black Kamehameha, that's a mouthful. Causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly raises defense. So basically the same thing as what he already has. Quote, at last I made Goku's power completely my own. That's awesome. Passive, My Resolve and Beauty. Own attack plus 150% and Chris Chad's plus 50%. And Extreme Allies, key +3. Wow. So thankfully they did keep the key +3 meme with Goku Black, and obviously they did that with all the Rose cards. Interesting that he gets such a big boost with the passive there. Link's loses Cold Judgment and Fear and Faith for Super Saiyan and Kamehameha. Interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got from him here. Mai was very kind enough to give us all the info. So let's take a look at his super attack. By the way, obviously he's not STR. That's just because Mai put him in the game, and it just doesn't really matter what typing he is. Okay, so this is the TUR. Let me take a drink of water while we're listening to this. Or watching it. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's amazing. And then there's more? I would have been satisfied with that, bro. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yo! That's so cool. Oh, let me turn off the sound. That's probably really loud. Yo! That's so cool. I love how they sort of reference the SSR art as well in the TUR art. That is awesome. Yo! Like, there's like 3 parts to the attack almost. That's so cool. Like, there's the first part where he, like, you know, like, attacks, and then the in between. Oh my gosh, it's so great. All right, let's take a look at the Rose super attack. This has got to be good. This has to be good. Okay, oh, this scene. Okay, so they took it from this. Interesting. Very cool. Very cool. Wow, the animation is very interesting. That's cool. Yo! What? That is amazing. Let's watch that one more time. Yo. Oh my gosh. Like, I was like, all right, that's kind of cool, but the base form Goku Black one is a little bit better. And then he comes out here with this part. Oh my gosh, the animation is so clean. Oh. Yo, that is sick. That is so sick. Okay, let's take a look. We do have the video of how he transforms. So it is the art that we saw in a little bit of a preview. That is so cool. Obviously, it's the AGL art, and then the I believe that's the background of him. Yeah. Cool though, nonetheless. So we got that. Also, this is just something to throw in here, I guess. New comeback campaigns. They're revamping it a little bit, so that's kind of cool. I know a couple people do that on purpose to try and get the comeback campaigns. Obviously, this is the first time it happens. This is the second time, and this is the third time, which is really good rewards, actually. That's pretty cool. But the most interesting thing I think about this, besides Black himself, is the category. So we've been talking about it the whole time. Let me just make sure I get the name right. Travelers of Time and Space. So this category is obviously people who have traveled time and space, like the name suggests. Obviously Rose. Well, I'm going to call him Rose instead of Goku Black. Just know that I'm meaning him, just because like that's what I'm used to calling him. Anyhow. Rose is a leader, so obviously there's going to be a bunch of Trunkses on this category. Bardock's because of the space aspect, I would say, because he didn't really, well, I guess he did travel through time. Yeah, he did. Cell obviously traveled through time as well. Boo, I guess? I don't know. Some of these are kind of interesting. This category is very mixed. So we scroll down, we see some Bojack units. Obviously Mira and Toa are there. That only makes sense. Bojack, I don't know. Huh. I watched the BoJack movie. I'm not really making the connection. Someone in the comments can help me out there. I guess Boo kind of makes sense because he was in like the, the seal, and then the seal got broken over a long time. Cronoa's on there, obviously. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. Obviously, the Goku Black units. Vegito Blue is on there, of course. And then we got those, Goku and Vegetas that went to the future. Some Zammies, of course. Masayan, of course, because he is Bardock, if you didn't know. LR Rose, of course. And this is where things start getting interesting. We got, the boys over here. We got Tapion, because he I cannot speak. Definitely traveled through time. I'm not being sarcastic about that. He did. Toa, of course, makes sense. Now, here's what's really interesting. The Dragon Ball Heroes units are here. And it's interesting because we have to take note of who's here. Obviously Toa, because, the other Toa's on the category, and that only makes sense. Trunks, because technically, I believe all of the Trunkses have gone through time. That's a lot of shenanigans. Don't quote me on that. Obviously, the free-to-play LR Trunks is there. But these guys do travel through time to fight time and space through Cronoa's help. Obviously, Cronoa does, Mira does as well. Demigra and these two do, when they are in their mass form, do travel through time in the Dragon Ball Heroes anime clips that are a part of the game. But what's interesting is that the original ones, like Baby Janemba, my boy Boobity, who else? Super Saiyan 3 Gohan is not here, which technically he did not travel through time, I guess, in the anime. Neither did Gotenks, because they're, I guess, technically when that stuff happens, they're in their time and the villains attacking them are coming from different times. So I guess that kind of makes sense in that regard, because obviously Goku and Vegeta, the Xeno ones, are part of the Time Patrol, and all the villains attack in different time periods. So I suppose that does make sense. Obviously, the rest of BoJack's squad is here. So I know that a couple people will be kind of disappointed. Oh, also original Demegra, I forgot to mention that. A couple people will kind of be disappointed with this category because it's almost like a little bit of Potara and a little bit of Future combined, and those categories are already very similar. I will say I am kind of excited about this category because even though those categories are very similar, it adds a lot of units that weren't, you know, on those categories before. And the heroes units certainly, well, the new ones, a couple of the old ones do, obviously, but the new heroes units obviously did not have a category up until now, so it's very cool that they do. You know, I'm a big fan of that. I might be a little bit biased, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, so a lot of these units are kind of already on the same category, unfortunately. So I know a couple people will be frustrated about that, but I think the category is very interesting. I think it's very diverse, to be honest with you. It's definitely got a good mix of units. Obviously, a lot of what we see, but a lot of new stuff, you know, like BoJack. Obviously, you know, Toa and Mira being on some stuff. Cell being on there is pretty cool, too. Obviously, all the heroes units definitely makes this a little bit more of a unique category. I believe that is everything that we have. Let me just... I always like to do this at the end of the news videos. Usually, Kayvon's here with me, but... I usually like to check the new tab so that we can just see if we missed anything. It seems the drop rate for characters obtainable through Dokkan events will be permanently increased. What's this? By Goresh as well. By the way, Goresh, if you're watching this, I don't think you are, but shout out to you for following me on Twitter. Thank you, my boy. I appreciate it. So let's see. This is a notice in the JP News. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we can just go to the news then. Okay, regarding the Super Fierce Battle event where you can make characters as friends, so that means, you know, like, farmable units that drop from Dokkan Fest stage, like the farmable Buhan and whatnot, make it easier to become companions than ever before. Okay, interesting. So it seems like that they're going to, is this what this is? Yeah, okay, so that's what that notice is. Interesting. So this is all, by the way, like old stuff. By the way, this was just, we got a couple of stones because the new chapter of the manga came out. But yeah, so I guess that means that drop rate's going to increase for characters. That's actually really cool. I like that a lot. Alright guys, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm very excited for this Goku Black. I'm definitely going to summon for him. His super attack is just worth it by itself to me. Alright, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about this Goku Black. I definitely think that his attributes, you know, about the card itself are a little bit basic. So I definitely think that some people, you know, will be a little bit turned off by that as well. The category is very similar to a lot of categories that we have already. So let me know what you think about him in the comments. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one. Having you two out. Peace.